Hey, good morning, family. Good morning, good morning. Haywood Barber here. First soldier in charge of FOCOG, First Online Church of God, First Online Community of God. Thank you for showing up, replay viewers. I really appreciate you, and I really appreciate all the work that you're doing after the show is over, because the calls that I'm getting and the prayer request is outstanding, and I really appreciate it because outside of what I do. Hey, Sister Francine, for what I do, which is my all my work. I'm trying desperately to put all my work online, every single thing, right? And I'm an old head, right? So I'm 55 and trying to learn social media and trying to learn how to be progressive online. Whoa, is something else. I mean, truly, truly something else. Oh man, did I? Oh man, you know what? I think I did. I think I did it wrong today. Yeah, matter of fact, hey family, bear with me just 2 seconds. I went to the wrong platform. Look at that. Jeez, you got so much on the noggin. So much on the noggin. However, I am pleasantly pleased with the way God is orchestrating my life. Whew. I'm telling you right now, God is, and look, this is one of the biggest points of the program, right? Of this platform, First Online Church of God, First Online Community of God, is all about. Oh man, I mean, the truth of the matter is, it's all about communicating and having a direct relationship with our Father, which is the Creator, right? God. And if you want to make it into a she or a he, it doesn't really matter, right? Because God is ultimate. So, he has to have the female side and the male side. But the point is that God is everything, right? And he is a progressive God. He is not a stagnant God. He is not let's wait and see, maybe, maybe, maybe kind of God. God is powerful. He's omnipotent. He is everywhere, right? This omnipresence. I mean, God is absolute in all that he does. And let me say this, family, just so that we all get it, right? Because I'm not a pastor. I'm not overly religious. I am not no super nothing, right? I'm just a regular. I want you to get this. I'm a regular guy, just simply bringing you the wholesomeness and the power of God. That's it, right? I'm not trying to get nothing special out of you. I'm not trying to convince you of a Jesus Christ life. I'm not trying to get you to have a Muhammad life. I'm not trying to get you to have a Buddha life. I'm trying to get you to have a God life, a spiritual life. Now, when you get there with God, and if you decide you want to be a Buddhist, you want to be a Mohammedanist, you want to be a Jesusist, whatever it is, that's on you, right? That's on you. And that's on the spirit, how it affected you. But let's be clear that just because you're on the other side of the planet, and I know this ministry gets across the spectrum of the world, and we know, and I'm not stupid, right? I'm not believing that just because you are a Buddhist or a Hindu, that doesn't mean you're not getting into the kingdom of heaven. That would be that's putting God into a box. And I will not box in God. Not at all. And look, this is a part of my thing this morning I want to talk about, right? Is E-Money is not boxing in God, and knowing that God is progressive and he wants each and every one of us to do well. You hear me? You got to look at this eye. This is the good eye. This is the prosthesis. But I want you to understand that God wants you to do well. Just like how each and every one of us, no matter what the relationship that we have with our children, we want our children to do well, no matter what. And God's level of wanting us to do well is bigger than that for our children. So I want you to be very clear. I want you to be very aware of the presence of God. Right? I don't care. Again, and I emphasize that because I want, and now this platform, whether if you see it as a community church of God or if you see it as the church of God, whatever you see it as, the point is that we want you to understand your connection with the Creator. And the Creator is your source of power. Not just some power, but ultimate power. And I am here to tell you, and I know this for a fact, that most of us are not using our source of God, the power, effectively. We're short on our prayer life. We're short on our praise life. And I believe, in my opinion, this is my opinion based on what I read out of the Word, and I point over there because that's where my Bible is. I should have had it right here. But I want you to understand, praise and prayer together strengthens your connection with God. I want to be clear. If you're looking for a way, and I'm not from a religious standpoint, and praise does not have to be your shouting. It doesn't have to be you being out of control in order to show your love for God. It could be very controlled. Or it could be out loud, shout. But what I'm saying to you only is to get your connection stronger, your signal, right? Your signal with God. That 10-10 life. I used to talk about the 10-10 life, having that Jesus Christ 10-10 lifestyle. To get that comes with praising God, and that's just simply thanking Him, having gratitude for God, because it doesn't always, and we gotta stop using God or prayer just in an emergency. Your communication with your Creator should be constant. Like in the Word it says, pray without ceasing. I mean, my communication with God is all cumbersome. I mean, it's always on, right? I mean, my dialogue is always on. And I remember I heard somewhere that says prayer is your talk with God and meditation is God's talk with you. And ladies and gentlemen, and I have to do this again. I have to do this again because I'm over just a little bit over a month in doing my TM, Transcendental Meditation. And the Transcendental Meditation, and it's something that I desperately needed and I desperately called out for to the Creator. I asked for something, right? I needed something to quiet my mind. And even though I was in constant prayer, but there was always chitter-chatter going on the left side and the right side and then the center. It's just busy. And I got so many friends that are in that same space that they are so busy in their minds. They don't know how to quiet it. And if you read the Word, and this is why I always encourage you, read the Word. Even though I know that there's 22 or 26 books that are missing, that is key books. And you can find them. Don't worry. We're going to they're going to come out soon. You know, there was somebody that took them out, and I know they took them out because they thought that they would lose control. Right? So, but there are 22 or 26 books that have been found that will complement the thinking that we all have. That we and that we should have. And let me tell you about the TM. So I get back to that. The TM has helped me quiet my mind. And I don't doubt that something like TM is in the Word. to help us quiet the mind. It's amazing. I've seen my mind go blank. And I hope that people that are listening, that I was up, conscious, and I have no thoughts. Zero. Cool. Cool. And I remember hearing Russell Simmons doing a video. He did a video, short video, telling the kids how cool that is. Being able to quiet your mind. I mean, most of the kids, especially ours, especially when they talk about PSDT or whatever it is, that's in our community because of the things that we've seen and the things that are going on. And now they're doing it, they're showing it to children in Africa and in the Middle East that are going through war-torn areas. Ladies and gentlemen, to be able to have your space, a blank space in your mind, it's amazing. It's amazing. And my suggestion is, and there's no compromise on your religion if you are religious, and there's no compromise on your PTSD. There's no compromise on your religious stance or your spirituality stance. I think it is an adjunct. It is like prayer. And it talks about prayer. In the word, it always talks about prayer, meditation, I can't pronounce the word, supplementation or I can't do it. I'm actually showing my ignorance. But the point is, it is excellent. And I think it is. I truly believe that it's the reason why it's out there is because it is God's. It's nobody. It's not a man's. It's not a yogi's or anything like that. It's God's. God just, again, implement these things through us. So anyway, family, I really wanted to talk about that. And remember that God is progressive. God is not stagnant. God is not, just be okay with anything. That's not our God. God is progressive. He likes to stack, and he likes to stack successes on top of successes. And look, we all have failures. And that's okay. Failure is okay. Matter of fact, you cannot get to success without failing. Know that to be true. You can't get to success without failing. Failing is a part of the process to get to success. Supplication. There you go. Supplication. Right? So understand it's okay to fail. I am in a progressive spot right now with the help of God. And guess what? I've been failing all over the place, but it has given me a point of reference to know what not to do now in order to go further in the enlightening stage and how to get to where I want to go. And my goals, people, are big. And my suggestion that you get big, bodacious goals and get them hairy. Where you have to do a whole lot of cutting and do a lot of barbershops. Hayward Barber, right? So you have to do a whole lot of cutting to get to where you want. And let me explain, to have an easy goal, you don't learn nothing. You don't get nothing. You got to go through the fire. Right? What's the three brothers that had to go into the fire because they wouldn't give up their faith? Right? And they came out. But what they learned and what they gained, ladies and gentlemen, it's what you gain that makes you powerful. I can give you $1 million and in less than 5 years, you'll be broke. Most people, not everybody. Most people, because you don't know how to handle money. I'm telling you. I've been broke. I've had fortune twice and lost it twice. And I'm hoping that this time that my knowledge, not my ignorance, my knowledge will suffice. YouTube, love you very much, family. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you have a great day. Have a smashing day. And make a decision that your day is going to be good. Do not let people poke the life out of you. Do not let people distract you. Keep going. I love you. Peace. YouTube out. Wood.